Hey everybody, Steve-O here from Movies and TVs on the Ball. Got a question for you. Did you know that there was a Jungle Book and 101 Dalmatians before the Disney live action renaissance that we have today? Well, there was. There was the uh, before Jon Favreau made the Jungle Book, which was more in line with the animated um, Jungle Book film. They had in 1994 with Jason Scott Lee a Jungle Book film that had the animals, but none of the animals talked. And it was sort of like more, I think, more in line with the um, Jungle Book. I think kind of bits and pieces from the book and the movie, and I do remember watching that and being very much like interested in it. Actually, small story was our dog, which was actually named Mowgli. Uh, we went and saw this film right here, and he tore down the frame of the door, but that's a different story. This one was kind of interesting because it really didn't they didn't have talking animals like the Jon Favreau one, and I think it worked pretty interesting. They kind of had more of a human element. I don't think how well it did, and then on my right there was Glenn Close's 101 Dalmatians, which what came out in 1996, so it's about 30 years old. And it starred Jeff Daniels from the newsroom, and of course, if you've seen my video, or if you also know me as a Harry Potter fan and a House of D fan, it starred Hugh Laurie and um, Ron Weasley's father as Horace and Jasper. This one was a pretty interesting film um, because it really focused on Roger, who was I think in this one, in the animated film, he was a composer, and in this one, he was a video game designer. And Anita, who I think were friends with Cruella in the movie, um, in the animated film, in this one, she was her fashionista or fashion designer for her clothes. And I did like this film just because I kind of grew up with it. It kind of had a lot more of kind of did the kind of hit the points of um, of 101 Dalmatians, but it did it pretty an interesting well. And of course, I think the woman who played Mrs. Wilson in Dennis the Menace was the nanny as well. But this one had a sequel in 2000, so about 4 years later, called 102 Dalmatians, in which they had I think it was one of the puppies from the 101 Dalmatians grows up and has a puppy with that doesn't have any spots and is called Oddball or something. And Corella's like been institutionalized, and she comes out not wanting spots, wanting fur, and she ends up hating it, but or hating fur and then reverting back into wanting to make a fur coat or something. I remember a little bit about it. I remember Michael Eisner said that they wanted to do more sequels, but it never came to fruition. But I was wondering, as thank you for listening to my rant. I was just wondering if you've seen this Jungle Book remake or live action Jungle Book film and the 101 Dalmatians film, what are your thoughts on it? And how do you think the Jungle Book, um, Roger, the first live action Jungle Book compares to the the John Favreau Jungle Book? Because I think John Favreau's Jungle Book kind of cuts bits and pieces from the original book to the film. But I was just curious what your thoughts are. Let me know in the comments below, and as always, like and subscribe. Um, and which one did you like better? How do you think Glenn Close did? Just let me know. And as a, and da, 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 da. Peace.